It's Friday. It's Friday. We're here. Welcome to the Friday show. Welcome to 40k After Dark. This is our weekly show where we're loosely linked to Warhammer 40k. Let's be honest. We might talk a little bit about Warhammer 40k, and I have got something to talk about for ever so short a period of time. Before we then probably talk about nonsense and then tell stories of each other's testicles and things. I mean, that's what happened last week at least, wasn't it? So welcome, everybody. If you're new here and you haven't already, please make sure you hit all those magical buttons. And if you're not new here and you haven't clicked the like button yet, fuck you playing at? Come on, chat. So stop messing around. Stop messing around. There's a few things to talk about tonight. One of the main things I want you to do, exclamation mark element, right? Or if you're not exclamation mark element because you're watching this on demand after the fact, make sure you hit that Element Games link in the video description and you bookmark that page, because tomorrow at 10 a.m, finally, all the Astra Militarum pre-orders will go up and we will get Lady Crow, whatever her name is, I don't know, I'm not, Ursula Creed, that's the one, not Crow, Ursula Creed. You'll get Lord Solar, you'll get the Rogue with Dawn, they've repackaged Leman Russes, they've repackaged Bane Blades, you'll get Cadian Shock Troops, the Heavy Weapons teams, the Artillery Field Battery. Still no sign currently of the Attilan Rough Riders, which is a bit of a shame. But on the whole, you will get access to the rest of the Guard range tomorrow, exclamation mark element. Use that link, please, because I'm competitive. The link's not done so well this month, right? So it's exciting times, but one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this was because of how long it's taken to get here, and I looked it up, right? And the first time that new Cadians and new Guard rules were available was in fact the 25th or 6th of November last year. So we will have had essentially 2 months before the book is available, and it's actually caused us a world of headaches. So we obviously, as you probably are aware, we promote and create and run and organize events. We do GT events and we do narrative events, right? We do those things, and it's caused us a massive problem because they released the balanced data state like 2 weeks ago, and in the balanced data state, or alongside the balanced data state, they also released the Minotaur Field Manual. And if you don't know what the Minotaur Field Manual is, it's the points update for the whole of 40k. And they released in the Minotaur Field Manual the updated points for Astra Militarum as per the codex that does exist currently in Cadia stands. And it put us in a bit of a sticky situation because we did not know when the pre-order at the time for the new Astra Militarum book was coming. And we were going, well, what do we do at our GT? Because currently you'd have to use new points with the old codex, and that seems nonsense. So for the first time ever, we were like, we have to allow people to use a codex that isn't actually available to the general public. It's something that's a practice that's becoming common that I really want to stop them. I really want to encourage them to stop doing. I don't have a problem with limited edition codexes being inside box sets for things like Votan, Sisters, Astra Militarum. I don't have a problem with that, but I do have a problem with them having to wait nearly 2 months, a change in the competitive book, a change in the points values, before we then get access to this codex for everyone. But fear not, tomorrow 10 o'clock you can order all the Guard stuff. So how many of you are ordering new Guard stuff tomorrow? Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat how many of you are ordering it, because it's a long old time. Long old time. Long old time. Anyway, it's Friday, so we won't talk too much about 40k nonsense, right? We won't do that. There's one other thing I want you to do. Okay? There's one thing I want you to do for me very, very quickly, actually, because this is important. So today, we hit a milestone. Oh, you're about to hear some noise. Today, we hit a milestone on the channel. Today, we actually hit 21,000 subs, which is a big deal for us.
Massive deal.
Yeah. So I feel pretty proud of that, and that's why I have a mug full of mead to say, like, well done me. We hit 21k. And if one of you now goes and unsubs, so it goes below 121k, well, fuck you. But some other people hit a bigger milestone than us. Okay. So we're going to do an early stream raid.
Okay.
Right at the start of the stream, we're going to do an early stream raid. Okay. So I'm about to put a link in chat. And then just put something like, Liam says we have to congratulate you, or Liam says congrats, or whatever, or Titans is shit without Liam. Anything like that is fine. Anything like that is fine, okay? But we need to go over and say thank you to these people. And if you can, like a $2 super chat, just so it fills their stream with like shiny postcards. Shiny super chat postcards would be amazing. So here's the link. I'm going to pin it now. I'm going to screen share in just a moment. Let's get rid of that box. And I will screen share. And you guys, I want to see you in chat now doing it. Okay, you ready? Go.
Back up.
Read it for me.
I'm going to be out of
I'm
cover.
waiting. You normally all do what I say as
that's
well. So look, I
why
want to see
I'm
it very
gonna be
quickly.
not
Come on.
Within this cover.
Stop fucking
so I'm
around.
shooting across.
Don't put it in, Tom. Don't put it in this
shoot
chat, you
me.
lunatic. Put it in
Oh, you
their
can
chat.
Oh, shit. Right. John, you literally just said that.
You just wrote Liam says
Literally
congrats in our own
I
chat.
need to like.
I guess we just go across at the other guy, and there's nothing.
Ghastly says Titans without Liam is nothing.
So, oh, he's so high health.
Harsh.
So,
But fair.
you say he's so high up?
No, high health. Not high
That's
health.
better. Good people.
All right, we'll do this one. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move.
Oh, I can do vantage point every
James
turn.
Hom super chats a
I
poo
think the way
on
it's.
Titans.
Oh, did he let you keep going?
If you tell me, if a friendly operative performs the vantage
Oh,
action,
brilliant.
scoring 1 victory point. If you achieve the first condition in any
Liam wants to know it was him. That's
turning
correct,
point,
Mandy.
you
Their
score
terrain
1.
reminds
Yeah, I think
me of
you just get
the
one more.
One more. Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I read it the
Company.
first time, and then I
Yeah, yeah.
reread it
Laser.
a third time.
And it got better.
and
You're
then
all
it got
brilliant.
better.
I'm into
That's
it.
kind of weird how that works.
So we'll put this warrior
Look at that.
into the reaver behind the barricade.
Lovely people.
So we
You're
have
amazing
4
people.
shots here.
100k is
He
no
is
mean
injured,
feat, though.
unfortunately, So we're hitting on
No.
4s.
And in the modern world, it's hard
And,
to grow
let's go.
subscriber base.
Tornado!
Really hard to grow subscriber
Look at
base.
these techniques.
Wait,
So,
where is this?
This
They've
is
been waiting to get to
warrior
100k for a
across.
while.
Barricade.
Go to
Gotcha.
barricade,
They now get
so we
that
can
beautiful
just drop
silver
dice
button that I
immediately.
Yeah.
really want
I like
to
this
put on the wall
hurricane
behind me.
technique.
Yeah, yeah, it's good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We've only,
Okay.
we've only got
It's,
79,000
Oh,
to
I
go
was gonna
just yet.
Stop the
say,
crit.
I'm on a delay, so this is
Yes.
weird.
Exactly. So you can take just 3 damage.
Take 3.
You should know we are currently being raided by
9,000 to
Liam.
go for us.
Liam!
Liam!
What's up, Liam?
Thank you, Rimini. Liam says congrats. Thank you, Tim Chaser. Liam says congrats. Thank Big Bad Peter Gaming.
They've got
Liam
lots of super
Raid.
chats.
Thank
Hey,
you,
we've-
Zachary.
Look at that dice.
We-
Liam
yeah, I
says
know.
well done.
Goodness.
Thank you, actually named Magnus. Liam says congrats.
I like the fact as well that I've just got like 20 quid in super chats whilst we're still sat here at 0.
Custo ODs. Thank you, Garsty0014. Thank you, Rins Gravity. Congrats. And thank you from Liam. Thank you, Get Down Goblin. Congrats. Love Liam.
Oh my
What
god!
happened?
Order the
Thank you,
refrigerator.
Mandy D.
Can you
Liam
order
wants
the
you to know
cashew?
it was him.
Can you
Thank
order
you,
the
Christopher.
Arcadian
Here
models?
from Liam
Just
Dempsey.
need to
Thank
know
you,
what you can
James
buy.
Cobb.
Titans
Did
are
I
just
do it?
cast
Did-
with
nope,
more
I didn't.
models.
Thank you,
Well
Lord
done, though.
Discordant. Liam says you only hit 100k because of him. Thank you, Barton fam. Congrats, guys. Liam sends his regards. Thank you, Rob Thorin Eagle. Custodies.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God. Thank you guys for joining us. A lovely, lovely raid. If you haven't checked out Liam's channel, Liam Dempsey, at
Brilliant.
youtube.com, blah, 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 etc.
Check them
We
out.
love
and
them.
Thank you so much
We
to
love them
Liam's
lots.
Why do you
community
do
and
this,
showing us some
Liam?
love. Thank
What
you
do
so
what?
much.
You guys are
I'm
awesome.
just about over
And
them, and then
breaking
you
our
put them
bot.
back on.
I keep
Yeah,
telling
our
everyone to
bot.
move
Oh my
to
gosh.
America.
Sorry, Bridger. Thanks,
Right,
Liam.
okay,
Thank
we're
you
done.
all.
Thank you, people. I'm going to mute them now. We're going to come back to my main screen.
Opening
She
up old wounds, you are.
she did try and super chat over you when we were listening to what they were saying. And it's Ginger Steve. Can you order the Rough Riders tomorrow? Can you order the Karsakin? Can you order the new Cadian models? Just need to know what you can buy. Titans is just cast with more models. Well done, though. No, it is, yeah. Steve, thank you for the super chat. You're a hero. You can't order Rough Riders. You can't order Karsakin. I mean, you can find Karsakin on eBay for £100 a fucking box if you really want. You can't order any of that stuff. Everything else, Cadian, as far as I'm aware, you can order it. In fact, you know what we can do, Ginger Steve? Because I had this up earlier. It wasn't that hard to find. Is I can show you exactly what you can order, actually. I like the fact there's still super chats going on Titans as well, by the way. It makes me happy.
Custodies.
Just
with
do
painted
Oodies.
leaves.
She's quite quiet tonight, isn't she? There you go. I don't think you can. Oh, fuck
Whoa.
me. That's too loud now.
Steady on.
Jesus Christ, she got angry at the end.
Lehman says, can we steal them and put them in your basement?
Captain Manor is Ben put on their chat. Luce says she misses you all. And then Mel's replied with, Luce is always right.
Aww.
Right, okay. So if we go over to Warhamster community page, Mr. Steve, we go to the articles section of the Warhamster community page, Mr. Steve, and we're going to scroll down. No, we don't want the one about Ursula Creed. We don't want that one. We want like more.
Congrats on the 21k.
Thank you so much, Rimney. I'm actually really
How's-
proud of it.
how
I was
is
super
Barry?
proud. I was super proud of it until I saw Titans' stream pop up and be like, "Hey, We got 100k. I was like, fuck you. You couldn't just give me a day.
Yeah, shut up. We should ask Grimney how Barry is.
How is Barry Rimney? Is
Have
he
you
all
had a
right?
cup of tea with him yet?
Mr. Dick, is he okay? Mr. Dick is a great name. Right, we'll go back to screen sharing with you beautiful people now. This is what production value looks like. Right, Sunday preview. Your Emperor's Needs, you join Astronomer Time. So this is the article that came out with Ginger Steve last week. So you can order the new Astronomer Time Codex and the limited edition one, which I kind of want, but I'm not going to order because I've already got the one out of the box set, which has got cooler artwork. You can order Lord Solar Leontus.
Healus, you can now feed the kids. Sneering face. Heart.
Sneering
I
face?
don't know why that's a sneering
Why
face.
would you send me a sneering face?
I think she just makes it up. So you can order Lord Solar, Steve. You can order Ursula Creed, who, if you put the helmet on her, looks like Cartman when he competed in the Special Olympics. You can order normal Cadians. They are stunning models, by the way. They're amazing. You can order the Cadian Command Squad. Both of these two pieces you could get inside the Cadia Stands box. You got one of these and you got two of these inside the Cadia Stands. You can order the Heavy Weapons Squad from tomorrow, which is pretty looking at this, considering what the old ones look like. You can order the Rogel Dawn. I don't care what everyone else says. I fucking love it.
No new commissar. Crying face. And how will I sneak 3 Rogel Dawns into the house?
I want 3 Rogel Dawn, Simon. They're beautiful tanks. You can order the field batteries. You get 2 of those. You get 2 of those bases, so a full battery.
More importantly, did we ever get a Tinder tagline?
Yes,
Can
we
I
did.
suggest like Tinder but bring your own pin vice?
Our Tinder tagline was Naughty K, where every inch matters.
That was what she settled on, Kai. Does that work for you?
That's Aussie.
Get VT to steal the button during LVO.
I don't think they'll get it out to them that quickly, I'm afraid, Dan. I think it takes YouTube a while to get that button out. So you get one of these in Cadia Stands. So in Cadia Stands, you get 2 infantry boxes, a command squad, and one of these. You can also order the Sentinel. You get one of those in Cadia Stands. You can order the Sentinel tomorrow.
Congrats 21k Custodies. Feed a child a sausage roll.
I mean,
Oh, they love a sausage roll.
super chatting feed a child on sausage roll on the 40k After Dark stream is sus. To be honest, Ben. To be honest, but thank you. You're a hero. What they've also done that you can order tomorrow, Ginger Steve, if you looked at the GW website, you'll notice that currently, as it stands, you can't order a Baneblade or any kind of Lehman Russ. So you now buy one Baneblade with all of the types of kits in it, and they've also included an extra set of sponsons. So I think you could build them all previously, but they only had one set of sponsons in the kit. Now they actually supply you with 2 sets of sponsons, not forgetting that Baneblade variants now have a single set of sponsons as a non-optional part of the tank. So every tank has a set of sponsons. They've now put 2 sets in the kit. You can now order the new Rust battle tank. If you remember, you used to buy one tank and you would get the standard battle cannon, the Vanquisher, and I think maybe the Demolisher. You'd order the other one, you get the Punisher, the Executioner. It's all one box now, which I'm actually really behind. Like one box, and they put all. So it doesn't matter which you buy one box of Rust. No matter which one you want to build, you buy one Rust box, and you can build the one you want. So I actually think that's a really positive move from them as well. You can order this new Primaris Psyker. She's existed previously in like Blackstone Fortress or something. I think she was. Is that what it was? Blackstone Fortress. It was Blackstone Fortress. Warhammer Class Blackstone Fortress. Obviously, data cards come out tomorrow as well. And this is the only bit that pissed me off. More on that in a moment. And there's some nice artwork. You got new Necromunda stuff. I know Waller. I think I saw him in chat. I know he's excited about this.
Sneering face. WTF. It was supposed to be goofy face.
Ben looks like he's sweating as well, right? So you can order. There's some more stuff you can get tomorrow. Like these things. I know Waller's very excited about the corpse harvesting party. And let's be honest, they are fucking cool models. They're really cool. In fact, I'm sorry, chat. I have to get my phone out. Joe asked me about a Master of Executions. I need to message him about a World Eater's Master of Executions.
The oh, I can't scroll. You're the one scrolling. There was 2 models on your scrolling screen share.
Yeah.
That look like something from Star Wars.
The Sentinels.
Is that them?
You're on about. Oh, fucking hell, babe. These chumbers here.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're Sentinels. They look amazing. So, the thing that pissed me off about the dice, right? Astronotarum dice. How many dice do we sell in a pack, Luce?
20.
How many dice has Games Workshop always sold in a pack? Hint, it's the same.
20.
20, perfect, yeah. This set, for some reason, which I actually quite like, come with 15 now. This is shrinkflation all over again.
I was going to say, now you have to buy 2.
You have to buy 2 to get 30, but most people want 40.
So you have to buy 3.
So you have to buy 3, and then you've got an odd number. That
Are
annoys
they
me.
the same price?
I think they're the same price, yeah.
Ooh.
It's naughty, isn't it? It's very naughty. So that's the bit that annoyed me the most. However, all of this...
Where every inch matters, can we make it where every quarter of an inch matters, please? Sad face, sad face, sad face.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's where every quarter of an inch matters. Yeah, perfect. Let's do that. So you only get fit. So that's the only bit that pissed me off. So you can buy almost all of the guard range tomorrow. You can't buy Caster King currently on their own as a kill team box. You still can't buy, what's it called? What's the other thing? The cavalry. And you also still can't buy that new commissar that they showed off. Or the new Cadian Castellan that they showed off. So there's still a lot to come at the moment. My audio is crackling. Can you guys hear that, or is that just me?
So you can build all the roofs, but what about the Mars pattern Lehman Russ? Man shrugging, custode creams.
Custode creams. No, there's no Mars pattern Lehman Russ for you, mate. There is no Mars pattern Lehman Russ for you. Okay. That is still a Forge World. You're on about, hey, Will, you're about this, aren't you? Don't worry. I got you. Yeah, you still have to buy them from Forge World, and they're still like £85 a tank. So check Thane's chat. I'm not checking any chat right now. I did get the phone out to send Joe a model because he was asking me what we should use for a World Eater's Master of Executions, and that corpse harvesting party guy with the axe over his shoulder has to be a World Eater's Master of Executions, right?
I'd love to order 100 pounds of guard from Element. If only I had the cash or a voucher of equal value. Love you lots. Massive congrats on 21k.
Whoops. Crisis is waiting for a voucher. Okay, Crisis. Right, watch this, ready? What I'll do now in the calendar tomorrow is I'll set myself a reminder at 9 a.m. for vouchers. Vouchers, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Add. So at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, I'll do your voucher, Crisis. It'll turn up in your inbox before the guard pre-orders go live at 10 o'clock, and then you can use your fresh voucher. It's a trick, actually. It's a ruse. I've saved that voucher just so you can use it on pre-orders. I've done you a favour.
Barry Dick update. 1 parcel back, 2 still MIA.
Fucking dick. Fucking Barry Dick.
It's so frustrating.
Oh, you also can't buy the Cadian upgrades through either, Carl. You're right.
Serious voice, somber music every day in southern England. A Liam Dempsey goes without a Rogal Dawn tank. For just 1 super chat, you can help ensure no streamer goes without an armoured company. Donate to Dempay today.
Dempay's going to be a thing soon, ads. Don't you worry. Dempay's going to be a thing soon. Thank you for the gifted 10, Easton. And I missed, actually, at the very start, Tim also gifted 10 when we were doing our raid. So big shout out to Tim Chaser. Big shout out to Easton Jones, who both gifted 10 memberships, putting us on 20 already. You're both heroes of the channel. Thank you so much. You're amazing. I've actually got a question for you, chat, as well. Completely irrelevant to everything we've talked about so far, but kind of relevant, right? So I was talking to Cad today from Factorum, who has sold, Luce, get this. Last event, we had about 26 people turn up for the narrative event in January.
Which is okay, because it's the first one.
It's the first. I'm kind of glad.
Yeah.
Because it's the first one, and we could try
If
things.
it went horrendously wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I've got
I
room for
was like, well, maybe we could scale up to like 35, 40 for the next narrative event.
Yeah.
No. Cad sold 54 tickets. Apparently, my stream has made people want to go to the narrative event, which I'm chuffed about. But we're like, oh, this is the biggest event we've ever done at Factorum, ever, for numbers. That's interesting.
Man gravy everywhere, but they're worth every penny.
They are.
Crazy.
I've got too many of them as well. And I was originally like, I really wanted to paint some of the new. Oh fucking hell, team!
My black belt in passive aggression paid off.
It did pay off. It did. I was gonna paint the new. I wanted to paint the new Cadians in actual Cadian colours because I kind of like the. In fact, I bought this. Like I bought this from Amazon. Look at this. Right, it's Vallejo Allied Forces World War II paint kit for painting the Cadians because I wanted to give these a go, right? I was like, oh, the problem is all my Kriegers, I've based them in rust grey blue and that's ready for the Krieg scheme. I was like, oh, then they're not going to match. And then Joe was like, cool, paint all the Krieg colours, paint all the Cadian colours. I was like, 2 guard armies then. That's fine, we'll do that instead. So I want to ask you a quick, anyway, we're talking about this narrative event. So CAD, right? Okay, we're good. CAD has said we've sold 54 tickets, which is amazing, and I'm super happy that we've sold 54 tickets. It's very exciting. But I was a little bit like, oh fuck, I didn't think it would go that big that quickly. Like, I thought we'd be at like 40, which is the same number of people we have at a GT. Nice number. Probably wouldn't be too bad. But it's like, when he said to me today, I'm very excited. We've sold 54 tickets. I was like, oh, fuck. That's a lot of people. Okay. I'm going to play in that narrative event. I've actually got a ticket for the weekend because I was so excited by the last one. And I am bringing the guard. And I have myself, team. I have myself this guy who is going to be the leader of my faction. I'm going to go Inquisitor, right? And I said to Cad, because he was like, there's a slight problem that we might have more Imperium than Chaos players. And I was like, I have no problems with my Inquisitor having already been tempted by Chaos and my guard being essentially Traitor Guard. That's not a problem for me. We can do that. And he said, aren't all Inquisitors turned to Chaos? What do you think, chat? Is every Inquisitor a Chaos agent? Is that a thing? Does that happen? I'm not so sure. I think he's speaking heresy, though. But yeah, he said, all Inquisitors, Chaos. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I believe that or not. I have a ticket, very pleased, says Gaz, good man. I'm bringing the World Eater, says Lehman Russ, good man. I'm at 17 Mars pattern Lehman Russ tanks, looking at another 3 for a round number. I do not have that many Mars pattern Lehman Russes, Will, to be fair. I have a few. There's a lot of Krieg here, though. I think if you came to the house, Will, and you looked through my spare bedroom, you would have more man gravy everywhere, to be fair. Russ says yes. Gaz, yep. Cass, hit the like, great, all, or do I need to pay a visit? Yeah, well, it depends, Cass. You could abandon another random person today. Can you use an Inquisitor as a HQ for guard? Normally, no, Minnie, but you can in our narrative rules.
John keeps moaning that he can't get an Eldar ticket. I guess it's the last chance to win games with his Harlequin's army.
He wanted to bring Yanari, and he said to me, can Yanari do blah, 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 blah? I was like, just buy a fucking ticket, and we'll make sure it can work for you. Don't you worry, right? And he didn't bother. I don't think he bought one. He waited. It's tough. Eventually, they all embraced the truth. Not everyone, but most. Oh, well, we'll see. Just bought Korea Draxus. That's a cool mini as well. You're a YouTuber. You're meant to pronounce Vallejo with some mental Spanish accent to keep up with tradition. That'll go Vaggio. Let yourself down. I'm happy with how I said it, Martin, to be fair. I'm happy, Mr. Waller. I'm happy. Can you buy that corpse guard thing and just send me the guy with the axe over his shoulder? Is that all right? The spare bedroom is shared by the Praetorians. They're not here, though, are they? Well, I mean, yes, I know what you mean. Okay. Any chance I can get help to... any chance I can get help with TO at Event GT because of a shoulder injury? What do you mean? If you need a carer, you've got to bring a carer. TOs are TOing. And playing, actually. Need to rush to get a pair of Dawns ready for the next event. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I can't wait to get my hands on one. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Eventually, they all embrace the truth, says Lord Discordant. Exactly. Well, I said I'm kind of okay with my guard turning from the Imperium.
Have you seen yourself in their video, Liam?
In whose video, Ghasty? That's ominous.
Factorum.
Have I seen myself in whose video?
Factorums.
I'm not in their video, am I?
Maybe in their promotional stuff.
No, is
well,
the
that's
answer.
in the notebook for something to do tomorrow. Let me get my pen.
I was unaware, Ghasty. I was unaware.
What day is it tomorrow?
No, I
Saturday.
cannot do that. You can. Well, of course you can. You could just let go of one of them with the axe. What was tomorrow, sorry?
I'm just writing it down.
Okay. Random person. What do you mean by that? I'm not Umbra. I think we're fine. Every stream you've been a mod so far, Cass, someone's gone in the ban bin for 100 seconds. It's all about Lady Cartman. It stops scratching your arm, it won't heal. It's pretty much healed. So my artist, this is a complete segue. My artist, this is just because my hair's growing now. My artist has got this magical spray that's not available to the general public yet for a company that sponsors him. They said, start using this. It's magical stuff. I had this done a week ago. It's basically, it's like some little flaky outliers of skin. It's basically completely healed. Like, this stuff's incredible. Like, I used to heal in 2 weeks. I'm basically completely healed already. How about this for a Master of Executions? Forge Rod. Oh, second you say Forge Rod, not interested. Not interested. You're definitely in it a lot. Oh, well, you know, what can I say?
If you're in it a lot, how...
When the Inquisition dances with the devil, they are dancing with the devil. Since they always dance with the devil, it means they are ducks as long as they float. Or wood. Or something. Definitely.
What? Neil drunk?
I feel like that's right. I feel like that's a Monty Python reference,
Okay.
which is probably why you don't get it.
Yeah, probably.
She's a witch,
if,
burner.
If you're in the Factorum video a lot, how did you have no idea you were in it?
I think Daisy was running around with the camera all day. Hence, I said to you I didn't take any photos because she's got loads of photos.
Oh, okay.
So I assume she wasn't just taking photos; she was also taking video clips. If I'm in it a lot, what can I say? If you've got a face like this in your building, you're going to video it.
Wow.
Makes sense, right? Yeah. Josh's magic spray, yeah, absolutely. He sprayed all over my arm. Preparation H cooling gel, always done in less than a week. Did you see the Games Workshop battle report with World Eaters? Unlimited Angron looks pretty bonkers. I mean, I don't. I am a Games Workshop fanboy, as you well know, and I quite like them. I've got some good relationships with people in Games Workshop. I don't watch their battle reports often. They're not. When they come out of that battle report and they make a statement like, we found that Angron just isn't as survivable as his other Primarch cousins, I'm like, what planet?
Not sure about the Inquisitors, but I have gotten 3 two-hand chimeras for Traitor Guard from Blackstone/Blooded.
Good man. Good man, actually named Magnus. That's a great name as well. That's because his name is probably actually Magnus. But because he plays 40k, everyone's gone, like the Primarch. But since it's Swedish Corona, I believe that he's probably actually called Magnus. Okay. That's incredible. So what was I saying? Yeah, so their battle reports, right, they came my way and they was like, oh, he's not as survivable as the other two Primarchs. I'm like, what fucking game of 40k have you been playing for the last 2.5 years? The other two Primarchs aren't survivable. That's something that we all know in 40k. They're just not survivable at all. Nurgle's pleased with your heretic guard. There's a saying, if you are itchy, Papa Nurgle is thinking about you. Nice. Liam is always in the videos. He is quite tall with a huge melon. Thanks, Gaz. Thanks. Not like it was purpose filmed, just like he's a big fat dude with a massive head. So he's going to be in it.
Gaz was pretty funny on the first ever Dempsey con at Factorum. Every time I turned around, he'd have this nervous twitch and go, oh, yes, Luce, what? I was like, oh, good, you're there. Can you do this for me?
I mean, I'm excited for the next narrative event, to be honest with you. I'm excited in general for this year, actually. January's been a bit of a shock to the system. I said to Luce, I think I've been fighting a bug this week that's just tried to make me sick, but I've not actually got sick because I've just been run down and tired all week. But my mood's been really quite high.
Wait till you see my Demon Engine list Metacore says.
I can't wait, Will. I can't wait. My mood this week has been really high, actually. I've been really positive, and I'm really looking forward to this coming year. My gut tells me we're probably going to see a change of edition. And I know with a change of edition almost always comes a level of hype and people getting very excited about a change of edition. Typically, we always do the like whole ex-fucking girlfriend, new girlfriend routine when a new edition comes. And you go, look at this great new edition. The old one was shit. And so people get this real positivity about a new edition as well, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. We are making progress on Super Secret Project. More on that to come because we might open up some funding for people that want to fund with rewards for the shop. That's starting to move actually starting to move at last. Fuck me, that's been an absolute fight and a head fuck for the longest time. We've got a number of events already coming up. We've got a whole year of narrative events, GTs, RTTs. We've got the next Great Hall Gathering element as well. I'm hoping we'll have grand opening of Super Secret Project, which would be amazing. So it's just a great year. I think it's going to be a really exciting year. I hit 21,000 subs, which is great. So 100,000 by the end of the year.
I think Super Secret Project opening will be next year.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
Just because it has been such a long wait. It is redonkulous how long this has already taken. So I think now, putting realism in there, I think it's next year.
Jammy Dodgers.
It is not next year. We want to be open by the summer.
I think it'll be next year. I'm going to be the bad guy and put the realistic spin on it.
No.
I'm saying next year.
Nope. No.
I refuse it.
Nope. I'm not allowing that. Thank you, Grant Elkin, for the poo. Thank you, David Roof, for the Chummy Dodgers as well. You're heroes. No. Also, we do currently have, from 2 people, we do have 20 gifted memberships. Just letting you know the number.
If Terry's a new addition, you should do another 7-day challenge tutorial with VT.
Oh, why would I do that? I'll just do a me and Joe one instead. We'll do a how to play 40k for idiots, right? That's what we'll do. Also, yes. Oh, I need to do photos for that tomorrow as well, actually. I did say in Discord I'd do photos for that tomorrow. We're coming to grand opening for SSP. Yes, of course you are. Absolutely. You'll all have a... In fact, we're probably going to have to ticket the grand opening because there's a lot of people that want to come. Now, I think the venue will be able to hold 150 people, maybe more, but I still think we're going to have to ticket it.
Also the year of the channel chapter.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, the paint scheme's now in Discord. There he goes. Cass has just randomly banned someone again. I'm gonna have to take mod powers off of him.
Is Luce just Joe off camera using helium to talk?
I tried to use helium earlier. It didn't work.
No amount of helium in the world can make it sound that dumb. And it's actually loose. Plus, that would be too much Joe in my life, to be quite honest with you. You're far too much Joe, right? I can't believe... I'm going to have to take mod powers off of Cass. He just keeps fucking timing people out. Well, every stream so far, he's timed someone out for 300 seconds who's done nothing. They say something he doesn't like, he's like, ban.
Who's he timed out now?
Liam, did Luce just poo-poo you?
Did he just poo-poo me?
Yeah,
yes, she did.
I did. I'm sorry I did. But when this adventure first started, you were convinced August would be...
Yeah, well, I was naive then.
I know. Well, this is it. Are we still naive?
No. No. Now I'm positive. If Super Secret Project opens in the summer, I'm on the first flight south for opening day, baby. Good man. Chris, thank you for the hearts. You're a hero. I'm excited for Super Secret Project. Who doesn't know what it is?
Luce bringing in logic again, shocking negativity.
Shocking negativity,
No,
exactly,
I'm sorry.
Carl.
I'm just going to be the realistic one so that when Liam gets a bit down in the dumps,
So-
I can say, well, actually,
Put your hand up.
timeline's still looking good because realistically...
Shut up. Put your hand up if you don't know what Super Secret Project is, but you do want to know what it is. Just put your hand up in chat. If there's more than 10 hands, I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay, for those who are going to put their hand up, wait until you hear what still needs doing. And then my timeline is more realistic.
The hard part's done.
The hard part's done. The longest part isn't done.
No, I don't think it. I think it is. I think the longest part's in process now.
If you ask anyone who's had a builder in their house, is it ever the timeline they quote for? No.
This is different. This isn't a builder, Luce.
It's never the timeline
It's not
they
a builder.
quote for.
You've never had a fucking builder in your house. How would you know?
I know plenty of builders.
Fuck off.
Yes, I do.
No, you fucking don't.
Wouldn't a 10th edition tutorial for idiots need to also include Brom and Eddie? Just kidding, you're all great.
Brom and Eddie being there learning. Is that what you mean? Thank you, Tim, for the super chat. You fucking hero. So that 20 gives him... Okay, there's loads of hands in chat. You don't know what Super Secret Project is. Right. We announced this ages ago on Members Only stream. It's taken forever to get to where we are. This is because of reasons that I'll go into. And I will understand... you'll understand why it's taking so long to get to where we are. Super Secret Project. I have a business partner in... he's probably still in chat, who has come to me with an idea, and we are hoping to open this next year, right? So...
Luce needs to put shock collar on him so she can keep Liam in line.
Don't give her ideas, Mandy,
They'll
for
enjoy
fuck's
it
sake.
too much.
Oh, yeah, I can't, yeah.
They'll ruin the discipline of it.
Before I go down this rabbit hole of this story, big shout out to John McCardle for 20 gifts. You're a fucking legend, and I love you dearly. I've got, might have a proposal for you, John. Okay, so keep an eye on Discord. And then listen to what I'm about to say, and you might understand what some of the proposals do. Anyway, we're going to talk about Super Secret Project, right? So,
James.
I wanted to do a thing a while ago, a long time ago. I never really had the means, the knowledge, or whatever that to go ahead with it. I now have a business partner who knows retail like the back of his hands. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to open a gaming venue. I wanted to open a venue that was the venue that I always wanted. Because I've never really had a big gaming venue nearby where I live. I've never had an Element Games or a Firestorm Games or anything like that. But I wanted to make something even more special than one of those things. That's not only a venue that you can come and play and game and hang out, but has all the amenities required, that is nice and is what's the word? Premium's what I'm looking for. That also encompasses a shop, a cafe, a bar, and does online orders and has a website, etc. And we're trying to create not a corporate business, not a retail business for people to come and visit or buy things from, but basically an experience is what we're selling, right?
Is Brom project manager? If so, add 6 months.
No, James, he's not project manager, because I don't think he can manage his way out of a wet paper bag. So he shan't be getting this project, sir. No, this is something that if I had a project manager, firstly, it'd probably be me, having managed projects in the past, and secondly, I want it actually fucking done. We wanted to build this hobby mecca. Okay, like our own mini Warhammer world. It won't be quite as big as Warhammer World at this stage, and we're building a brand behind it. And the brand is about it takes our ideology of the Great Hall as a community. It takes that ideology and it puts it on a bigger scale. Okay, so it's built around community. It's built around people. It's built around experience. And so the intent eventually is to have multiple venues across the UK, spread Europe, US, etc. This is long-term plans, to be clear, right? But every big venture like this has to start somewhere, and this one's starting local to me in Southampton. And we now are in a place where we have a venue tied down and secured. We literally swapped solicitors' details this week to start actually hammering out the fine details of the contract.
So when did you first start talking to the...
Oh, a year in this particular venue?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That was probably April last year.
So can you see why my realistic...
So the
spin on
reason why
things-
that... So the reason why Luce is talking out her ass is because the reason why this part has taken so long is because the venue that we've selected is currently occupied by another major business. And as soon as we went there and said, we want this venue, the landlord has had to negotiate with the current leaving tenant their severance package, which has taken a fucking long time because it's two major businesses, two huge companies essentially arguing about lots of money. And so that severance package wasn't finally agreed until December. So we couldn't go anywhere with it. We just sat there waiting for these two companies to agree the severance package. That's now been done. That's now in place, right? So that's gone. Our solicitors are now involved. That negotiation is about to be finalised probably within the next month. And in the meantime, we're out there looking for shop fitters, etc., to go in and start shop fitting. We need a builder for one thing. We need to put a door in. It's not going to be hard. Knock a hole, put a door. Job done. Easy. Door in. Job done.
I don't believe anything about building work is easy. I think there's fine print all over the place about building work.
So now we're in the process of starting to fish out shop fitters, etc., etc., etc. It's going to take a while. I reckon 6 months is reasonable. Open by the summer is very reasonable. I've seen shops get thrown together in less than half the time of that. So we're pretty... And we also know how quickly they want us in. So, because they've now agreed a severance package. So they need us in there sooner rather than later.
I'm saying next year, just because of things like...
By the way, Lucy's saying next year with absolutely zero information or knowledge whatsoever. It's just a guess in the dark. That one, that'll do.
I'm saying next year, doors open, absolutely everything finished. It's not half opening, it's not quarter opening, it's fully open, everything done, the paint is dry, everything's actually done next year, just because of the amount of stories you hear in the public, in private, where they say a pipe burst, or the electrics were shattered, or that was a supporting wall so it can't go there anymore. All of these things that always crop up. That's why I'm saying next year.
Cats Games, Yorkshire Gaming was talking heresy, talked about Coventry. Hope he learns the error of his ways and you support him. Ozzy said, needs a door. How do the current tenants get in there? So it's inside a shopping centre. It's inside a massive shopping centre in Eastleigh in the UK. And that's fine, apart from the fact that the shopping centre shuts at like 6 p.m. and we want to put a bar in there so that people can drink beer and play games. So we have said, well, that's fine, but the only way we can actually do that is by having an external door that allows us to be open past shopping centre hours, and they've agreed to it. So, you know, I think it won't take that long to put an external door in just so we can open and shut the door to the public post shopping hours, shopping centre hours.
But loose knows you, Liam. Micromanager 101 hee hee.
Exactly. That's why having a Brom would be pointless. Is this the start of a way to turn your pile of shame into a shop stock?
Yeah.
No, Liam, no.
Is this the Naughty K store where we can drill our barrels in person?
Yes, right, yeah, that's exactly where it is, yeah. Where every inch matters. Every half an inch, quarter of an inch matters. What did the cat say? Every quarter of an inch matters, yeah. So, in terms of the actual shop fitting, the downstairs shop portion needs minimal to no work whatsoever. The upstairs portion needs a little bit of extra work, but actually not a lot. Predominantly, it's decorating that needs to be done. There's very minimal structural work that needs to happen whatsoever. Upstairs needs a fake stud wall put in and a bar installed. Downstairs needs a door fitted and a couple of little patches sorted out. Otherwise, it's a bit of tarring up and some painting and etc. Hotel searches. Dave, there's a hotel that's literally 5 minutes walk. And in Iniquity, Swan Centre, yes, it's in the Swan Centre. That's the intent. So this is why, like, when I talk about when you guys look at how many super chats and memberships and stuff come in, and like, what's he doing with all this? We've got big plans coming, right? We've been frantically buying up and building models and armies because we want big display cabinets. We want people to be able to come in and rent armies. So, I fancy using Krieg today, and you can just come and play Krieg. Or we can put together huge narrative experiences where you can drop on the table against 15,000 points of guard and all that kind of stuff. So we've got ideas of doing 28mm scale Aeronautica with all the big planes from Forge World rather than the tiny little ones from Aeronautica, and actual proper Titanicus games of proper Titans and stuff like there's loads and loads and loads and loads of things we've got ideas to do, like super excited by all of it. Accessibility is incredible. So where the location of it is, if you know where the Swan Centre is in Southampton in Eastleigh, then it's walking distance from the train station, it's walking distance from the coach station, it's walking distance from hotels, and it's probably a 5-minute, not even that, taxi ride from Southampton Airport. So it's super incredibly accessible as well. I'm very exciting. If you get your shop built before we get our house built, I shall sulk, says Laura. That's fair. That's fair. I hope you get your house sorted soon. Southampton, actually driving distance for me. Luton, I will happily have it the home of Luton for gaming if you want that as well. Like, that's a string to my bow. I'm okay with it, mate. You will be welcome to come and game as often as you want, sir.
To be fair, Kai and someone else, I can't see them, has said it's a mall though, there's tons of red tape. That's been one of the reasons this first bit has taken so long.
Yeah.
Because that was it. Someone mentioned about having access after hours. So there was a thing, if you had a door that goes out onto the street and not into the main shopping centre, then you could qualify.
Yeah, that's why we have to have the external door put in.
Yeah.
So we've been through a lot of this red tape with them already about licensing, etc., etc. So there's a lot of these things we've already considered, and that's why we've had our agreement in principle has all this stuff documented, so that we are okay to make these alterations. So we're already there. Damn near Portsmouth, so far south. Yeah, don't mention that horrible place. If I come for the opening, can I borrow your spare room? I would imagine that would probably be fine, Kirioth, yes. We like John, don't we? So he's probably all right. I don't know what he's going to do with our spare room.
Hey?
He wants to borrow it. I don't know what he wants to do with it, but...
As long as he puts it back.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. I might need it.
If you bring a harem of 7 whores with you, then that's...
Harem.
Their parking till late is the shopping. It's a weird scenario, right? The shopping centre. There's an internal part of the shopping centre. This is going to sound strange. There's an external part of the shopping centre. So the internal part of the shopping centre is shops, essentially, as you would expect in a shopping centre. The external part has bars and restaurants and cinemas, etc. So the car park is basically 24 hours because people can go into the cinema and sit and watch cinema till fucking 11:30 at night, etc. So the car park is there available all the time. It is expensive as a car park, and there's lots of other car parking areas that are also walking distance that if you're not flush with cash might be better for you because they're a bit cheaper, but you will have to put your army on your back and then walk 10 minutes, okay? The car parks that are part of the shopping centre, well, when you get out of the car and you walk down the steps into the shopping centre, you're there. So you're then paying for convenience, I guess. And that's true. I guess that's true of every shopping centre, right? I can't afford 7. A mere 7, as if the bar is stocked. I'm there. Well, like I said, the intent is to have a bar installed with beer and stuff on tap, and I would love to have it permanently stocked with mead as well. I need to speak to Lancashire Mead Company, like stock us. That'd be incredible. Imagine having Viking's Blood mead in stock all the time.
And that's where the futon in your office doubles as a pull-out bed.
Wait. What Southampton has an airport? WTF? Custodes.
Yeah, Southampton has an airport. It's called Southampton Airport. Most cities have an airport, guys.
You could have events with members as guests. Promote it as come and touch our members. Hashtag open to offers as marketing manager.
I think that's the best marketing we could do. Well, so the other plan for this venue, so it's a fucking big space, right? The other plan for this venue is that we are building our studio in there as well, and we will finally be moving out of my one-car garage where we can only go around 3 sides of a fucking table, and we'll be moving into a bigger studio. And what having a studio that isn't in my house allows is the potential to have guests come and hang out with us. And we've got a couple of ideas. We've been throwing these around. So we've been on about doing maybe one stream a month on a Saturday, for example, where we have a live studio audience of, say, 10 people that get to come, who are members of the channel, get to come and watch everything and chat to the guys and hang out, and we go for dinner and all that kind of stuff, because that could be cool. I may take it a step further. We may allow guests on stream. I'm just very nervous of that. Like, you know how fussy I am about the streams in general. And I just don't like the idea of going, hey, you're on camera live, go. Because it just takes one person to say I do one wrong thing that's completely out of my control and we're fucked.
I don't know, you've let Joe on.
When do tickets for the next Great Hall giveaway go on sale? Asking for a friend.
Tim, they're on sale.
They're on sale now.
But Tim, you're a Thane, aren't you? Or no, an Acer. If you're an Acer, you get a free ticket, you lunatic. Anyone who's an Acer in chat, make sure you message me because you get a free ticket, right? You have no need to.
Actually, can you message me because I'm the one that gives the names?
Yeah, essentially, if you're an Acer and you want to come to the next Great Hall Gathering, just message Luce directly and you get a free ticket as part of your Acer benefit.
And don't be knobs and say you're an Acer when you're not, because I will cross-reference it.
Yeah, I can check.
Yeah.
Probably.
No knobbery, please.
No knobbery.
No knobbery here.
This is a Miss the Elliot info. What's the timeline plan? Steve and I want to be open by June, July time, I think. My best guess is that 10th edition will be mid this year. I'd like to be open in time for 10th edition so we can sell 10th edition. But we'll see. Mini Wargaming did, but not live. So lots of people allow guests. And when I started, I allowed guests. And some guests were great. And they were brilliant, and they were fun, and they were interesting. And some guests were very difficult to film with. And it's not because they're bad people or nasty people. Some people just are hard. They don't come across well on camera, or they get super nervous. Looking into that big black fucking lens is terrifying for some people. Like even now, sat here, my camera there, a lot of people struggle with that black abyss. If you talk to Joe and Paddy, they're always looking up at the screen and they don't like that. Like that's why for ages I put the picture of Jake behind the camera, so you could look at someone. I was like, Joe, just look at Jake, talk to Jake, because people don't like that black abyss, and some people clam up, some people get nervous, some people make mistakes.
Page 3 girl changed it every week for them.
I've had issues where people have come off the back of that and gone, mate, I've got all my rules wrong because I was so nervous on it's not. And to be fair, it's not everyone. But some people do, and if it's pre-recorded, you have a bit of wriggle room, and in post-production, you can adjust.
The reason I'm surprised about the airport is because I will fly down from Cardiff much easier. I shall attend.
You will be very welcome, Kai.
You
shall attend. Good man. So, by the way, we're on 40 members because John McCardle's 20. Just throwing that out there, team. Just throwing that out there. So I when you do pre-recorded and you have those kinds of guests, you have some wiggle room in post-production to edit it and try and make it snappy and try and make it neat and tidy, or put graphics up to say, we worked out afterwards we got this wrong, but blah, 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 right? And then when you take that and you translate it to live, you have to realise that there is no takesies backsies on live. You just can't. It's done. And it's live and it's out there. And if people clam up, we're in trouble.
Is that large black lens reflective? Maybe Joe and Brom just don't like seeing their own faces.
What are you saying, Mandy? Are you hinting that you don't like seeing their faces? I can't answer that one. Kira, what did Kirioff say? He said, I'm 100% down for that, Jay. Jay said, would love to see Liam and Kirioff TV on stream together. John, you would be welcome to come and stream. See, John, you're different. This is where I sound a bit hypocritical. But John streams. He does content. Mm-hmm. So there's a removed nervousness about him being on camera.
Yes, because he's seasoned.
Because he's seasoned, because he's kind of used to it, right? Yeah. So I'll happily have you down for a stream at some point. Yeston, you're a hero. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, you absolute legend. Puts us up to 45 gifted memberships. And I have to add 25 now, which means, Yeston, you've pushed us over the goal and you get to pick a new goal because we are now at 602. Wow. Look at you people in January being all generous and shit. I wish YouTube did like a January sale on gifted memberships.
January's tough as well because I remember when January for me at times was a 7-week pay month.
Yeah, the best month.
Crippling that
like
was.
The best month I reckon would be February because it was like short month. I could spend more money. But the worst time is I get less streams in because it's a shorter month. Get Cast Live. Oh fucking Jesus Christ! It'll be banning them from the stream. Bedtime, need to put the baby to sleep. Good night, everyone. Night Kai, thanks for hanging out with mate. You're a hero. Thanks for your donations, legend. Just come to say sidecam on boarding actions was the best thing ever. We need to work on the smoothness of it, but yeah, I'm a big fan of that one now. We've got a lot of work to do. Again, when we've got a big giant studio, there's more we can do. We've got big robotic arms that we can use and stuff like that to get better angles. Megan says hi. Hey Meg, how you doing? Meg is Zach's wife from Titans. Sorry, Meg, you're more than just Zach's wife, of course, but just so people know why I get excited when I see you. Kira says, when this armoured company is finally done, I'll bring it on tour for you. You'd be more than welcome. I like how the Premier Inn up the road in Southampton is not near the M3 to slap bang like 5 metres next to the M3. That must be some good windows in that place. Yeah. Yeah, well, or sleeping tablets or mead, Luton. You'd be fine.
So we've got the Great Hall Gather. I'm just going to... Tim Chaser, wonderful Tim, has teed me up lovely for promoting our event. Thank you, Tim. We've got the Great Hall Gathering, which is on Sunday, the 14th of May. And because we're holding it on a Sunday, we wanted to close the event slightly earlier. So we're going to do the famous 40k-ish quiz on the Saturday. But if you are a Great Hall Gathering ticket holder, you can attend the quiz for free on the Saturday. They're 2 separate events. If you're already at Element on the Saturday, then it's £5 per team, and there's a maximum of 4 people per team. Unless
you've got an event ticket for the Sunday.
Then it's free.
It's free, and you have no... Have we got event announcements? Have we got the link up? No, we haven't got the link up yet, have we?
It was on my to-do list for tomorrow.
Okay, we'll get the link up for you beautiful people.
Tim's teed me up now. The wonderful Tim.
Yeah.
So we were talking about you today, Tim.
We were talking about you today, Tim, actually. Yeah. It was mostly positive. So that's the 14th of May. That's our next community get-together. I'd love to sell it out. Right? Challenge for you all. It's May. It's not Christmas this time. You've got no fucking excuse. It's a Sunday. We're going to have a hangout hobby day. If you speak to people that went to the last one, it was really, 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 really nice, really chilled, really fun. So we're going to travel up there in the Saturday afternoon, hang out in the bar for the evening, drink much beer, big wow, do a huge quiz for everybody. If you've already got a ticket to Sunday, you'll be included in the quiz for free, and there are vouchers. If you haven't got a ticket for the Sunday, but you still want to come hang out on Saturday evening, you can still enter the quiz. It'll just cost you £5. That's it. Enter the quiz. There you go. Right. I accept that, guys. Do you have a method for coping with this when streaming live? Obviously, it's a bit more pressure as you can edit afterwards, or do you just relax and let it be what it is? Method for coping with what, mate? What are you on about, Yorkshire Hammer? Clarify it for me. Do you have a method for coping with this when streaming live? Let me know what you're on about and I'll answer you, no problems. When's the Rochdale day? Jesus Christ, is anyone going to Rochdale? Liam, I need you for the 5th and 6th of August, please. What's the 5th and 6th of August, Matty? What's that one? Let me have a quick look at my calendar. It's fucking filling up fast this year.
Do you hear the dog snoring?
Yeah, I can. 5th and 6th of August is currently clear, mate. Currently clear. I hear the members at Thane level or above get 50% off quiz answers beforehand. No guarantee they're right, however. No, Thanes get enough out of me. No, they don't actually get enough out of me, to be fair. So I've been talking to some merch companies, team, okay? Get excited. I've been talking to a merch company about neoprene objective markers with a Great Hall logo on them. And I've also been talking to another merch company about die-cast bronze coins in a presentation box that you can buy. And if you are a Thane member or higher, you will be issued one of these member coins for free because you're a Thane or higher. So, here's a link for the next Great Hall Gathering. Gaz, you're a hero. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great, always happy to watch Liam curse at us. Meg, I always curse at you. To be fair, when I was in your fucking apartment, I think you cursed at me more than I cursed at you, quite frankly. Right? And that might have been the mojitos that Zach was making. I came to the last Great Hall Gathering, had a great time, says Mostly Harmless. Have booked a half marathon on the 14th of May, otherwise I would be there. Well, do a full marathon and run to Element. I thought Thanes and above get a reach around. No, Aces get a reach around, Colonel. Right? Thanes get the Only Thanes WhatsApp chat. Right? Only Thanes, where I put pictures of my feet in there. And then Ace, and they get all the other benefits below. And Aces get the reach around. Right? When do I get my Lodge coin? Well, when I've ordered them, Cass. I've got to get fucking made first. And I don't have millions of pounds lying around to just make stock. It's not something I have right now. So be fucking patient. If I'll get you lowest water gold. Paddy's getting fuck all though. The clumsy bugger, brilliant man. The reach run is a lie. That's why I didn't become a Thane. How do you know? Sorry, I meant obviously there's a chance to edit pre-recorded stuff and do the execution of streams like this and live bat reps. There's no opportunity. Do you treat or plan them differently? That's a hard one to answer. So I think my personal opinion is, and I'm going to sound like it, I'll be honest with you people right now. I'm going to sound like a bit of a twat right now, but I'm okay with it, right? My honest opinion is live streaming and being live is more of a skill and is harder to do than pre-recording. Now, pre-recording takes more time and effort if you go with high production level quality. And if you look at things like Play on Tabletop, when they kick out their 40k in 40 minutes, when you look at people like when Titans did their high production value battle reports, if you look at Lawrence and Tabletop Tactics and their high production battle reports, they do take more time, and there is some skill and there is a lot of creativity that does go into them, and they are hard. And they're the three, if you're going to watch battle reports, they're the three that I would watch, although Titans only did like 2 and they didn't do any more. So if you're going to watch pre-recorded battle reports, personally, Tabletop Tactics, Play on Tabletop are probably the best 2 out there, right? However, I think from a presenter perspective, live is harder. I don't think you can prepare for it. I think you just kind of have to go with it. When shit goes wrong, you have to try and not let it completely crush your soul. The only downside is if someone was to say something that would be very unfortunate, right? And that's why I have a team.
Yes, please, for coins. Got a few from the Yanks back in the day. Very cool.
What would you pay for a nearly 2-inch die-cast coin that had the logo on one side, other side had the logo with member written across it, so people knew you were a member of our amazing community, and it came in a felt presentation box? Tell me, right? But yeah, so my personal opinion is that live streaming is significantly more difficult and is a harder skill. The reason why I've always been in awe of Titans over other channels, despite the fact that they're strictly smaller, is because their content is live. So when you've pre-recorded something and you found that it's a bit wrong, it doesn't quite work, there's things you can do in things like Premiere Pro, After Effects. There's things you can do to make them pretty, right, and make it work and make them nice. And when you do live, all that work goes in beforehand, and if you press that magical button to do something, it doesn't happen. If you press that magical button to put up a little graphic like this and it doesn't work, you're like, fuck. And all that work to make that look pretty live is harder than doing it after the fact. So I don't think you can prepare for it differently, apart from one of the things I do, for example, one of the things I treat slightly differently is I do rigorous testing before every stream. And even then, if you watch last Thursday, not this Thursday, but last Thursday, you can rigorously test all day, and then you can go live and it can be fucked. And when that happens, there's nothing you can do. $20, £5 says Dean, 25 quid says Matt, 25 to 30 says Lehman, 10 says Painters. Okay. Interesting. You're absolutely right. Live is so much harder because you can't correct mistakes and got to go with the flow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I also prefer live. So I was talking to the Thanes in the Only Things chat this morning, right? And the OnlyThanes is I try and talk in Discord relatively frequently, but the OnlyThanes WhatsApp chat I'll talk in every day because they're the Thanes. So Thanes, if you don't know, we've got 5 tiers of membership for the channel. So some of you people that are in chat who aren't members, we've got 5 tiers. Okay, we've got £2 for Discord access because I just need to keep that. I need to keep that paywall.
50 quid if it said massive member.
Just for you, Richard, I'll do that. I have to have £2 to keep that paywall to stop like the whole trolls from going in. We've got £5 for members only content, and every layer that you add, you get everything beforehand. £5 gives you members only content every single Tuesday. £9 gives you extra threads in Discord and also opens you up to a monthly giveaway, which is currently live in Discord. If you are a Jarl, you can go into Discord now to the Jarl's giveaway, react to the giveaway bot, and then on the 31st, I think it is, of the month, it will draw a person at random and you'll win a combat patrol box of your choice. Okay, so if you're a Skald right now, for £4 you can upgrade to Jarl and you can enter that giveaway. Then I made a tier. So I made those 3 tiers as my like standard tiers. And then I made a random... Someone said to me, you should do a stupidly high tier. So I made the Thane tier at £45. I was like, no one will ever do that. It's pointless. What can I give them that's above and beyond the other tiers? I was like, WhatsApp. You can literally text me. It sounds egotistical, I know. But some people like that intimate kind of relationship with the creator. So I created the OnlyThanes WhatsApp. I can't remember who came up with the name OnlyThanes. It was one of you guys. Incredible name. I created that WhatsApp chat. And people apparently love it. But because that jumps from £9, I'll be open and honest to you, all you people, that jumps from £9 to £45 a month to support us at that level. And they all say to me, we pay this just because we want to support you at this tier, not because we want to get more for our money. But I'm always conscious that I want to give them more for their money, hence I'm going to come up with these coins, etc.
They are getting more for their money because you answer them back before you text me back, so they are getting more for their money.
I mean, and then when we had that running for a while, someone said to me, you should create an even higher tier, and I was like, well, fuck you then, I'll do a double tier and we'll go
Yeah,
Acer.
definitely. Screw you.
We'll go Acer.
Egg on your face.
Yeah, we'll go Acer at £90 and you get everything beforehand, plus you get a free ticket to every event we make. And people bought that as well.
I don't know what you're going to offer as a higher tier.
Well, YouTube now allows me, because of the amount of members I have, YouTube's allowed me to create a 6th tier, which I haven't done. Allows me to bake. I can now create. Right, get this.
Does that one include nudes?
Right, get this is fucking mental.
Like,
so I got this message the other day about you can do this, this, and this now, and I was like, okay. And I went and had a look at it. I'm going to do it live now. I'm not going to turn it on. Don't you worry. But I can go into the monetization, right, and then you can select price. It now lets me go up to. How high do you think I'm allowed to put for a membership's monthly tier on YouTube now? What do you think they now allow me to put on there as a higher tier? Go for it, spitball. Chat, have a guess.
200.
So Lucy's gone at 200.
Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you'll get some hobbying in.
Thank you, Chris. You're a hero. So Lucy's gone at 200. Come on. Who else? Anybody else? Who thinks it's higher? Dutch, how does Luce cope with all your facial fluff? My girl wants me to shave. I think Luce prefers me with it because without it, I look like Beaker. Ozzy's coming at 500. Asbo said 200. Sam Y said 500. Datsun Desert said 500. Kipper said 10k. Fucking hell. 200, 500, 1,000, 1,000, 100,000. Jesus, Dave. 1,000, 500. Some of you are quite close.
Yorkshire Hammer, immortal tier. Liam has to go to your birthday party.
I'd come. I'd come.
Is there a bouncy castle?
If there's a bouncy castle, I'd come. So the highest tier that YouTube will let me go to...
Don't ignore Luce. She had a good idea. Made it a calendar and that would be worth $200.
Yeah, Mandy wants the nudes.
No, Mandy wants the nudes.
All right, Emmy dog, spread them.
Thank you, Mandy, for the super chat. So, the highest tier that YouTube will let me go to is £440.
Stop it. No.
£440 it will let me go to.
What? No.
Genuinely.
That is so... No, I can't. I'm going to stop talking there. That's insane. No.
But some of the biggest streamers in the world, I reckon, will have people subscribed at that level. Especially if they're female with low-cut tops. They typically get love. I heard OnlyThanes get those sweet feet and beard pics too. They do, man, yeah. £440. Who the fuck pays that?
I know.
I need to start streaming, says Kirith. You do. Trust me, £440 members only with an arbitrary. I don't even know why. 440 doesn't even make sense. But the tiers go. So all my tier levels are picked because YouTube told me we were popular levels, right, for memberships. Apart from my lower tier. So my lower tier at $1.99.
If you paid Liam 10k a month, he'd definitely come.
That's a
Nervous sweat.
I would definitely, yes, come all over your birthday party. When I picked my lowest tier, I picked $1.99, and Google told me $2.99 is more popular. I was like, no, I want it to be as low as possible. So $1.99.
Yeah.
Every other tier I picked, I just picked. It was YouTube tells you which ones are popular. So $49.99 popular, $8.99 popular, $44.99 popular, $89.99 popular. It then goes $139.99, $179.99, $219.99, $269.99, $339.99, $439.99. Now I assume the reason why they like 440 is because it translates nicely to dollars. I guess I don't know. I assume. But yeah, Leaks, thank you for the super chat as well. If you've got something you want to say, chuck it in, man. Because it's just going to explode at me otherwise. You need to be doing something special, some special nudes for 440. I'll do all the nudes for £440 a month, Ben, if that's what you want. Time to see if people's egos are as big as their pockets. That's almost 3 times my hobby budget. I know, it's mad, right?
That's what went through my head. Not that people would spend 440 quid, because obviously what you see value in is entirely unique and personal. It's the person charging that. Like, really? Really?
I'm uncomfortable with the higher level that we have.
Yeah.
And I've on a few occasions that the people that are subscribed to that tier.
What sub-level actually brings Eddie back to work?
I don't know if we can put a price on that, because you're not only paying for him to come back, you're paying for me to put up with him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can put a price on that one, to be fair, Ethan. But we do all want Eddie back, to be fair. So the thing that gets... So our highest tier... I've gone to the people in our highest tier for... Caster, you can't shadow... Right, Caster's losing his privileges.
What's he done now?
He's just banned Meg for no reason. Right, done.
It was nice knowing you, Cass.
you can't pick on Meg. Lost. Privileges lost. That's my fucking Californian family. You can't pick on Meg.
You've done gone broke it.
Sit there,
Cass.
Meg. I've protected you. It's fine. What we'll also do, right, is we'll then make Meg a moderator. There we go. And then she can do it back to him. Done.
Ooh.
Right. So I've gone to the Thames. I've gone to the Aces a few times, right? And I've said to them, look, I'm wildly uncomfortable with this tier and what you're getting for your money. How do I give you more? Like, what can I give you? And every single one of them's come back to me and been like, no, we pay this because we want to support the channel, which is lovely. It's humble. It's humbling. It's incredible, and I'm very, very grateful for it. So when I look at those other, but that's me uncomfortable at £90, which YouTube's told me is popular for super fans, right? So when YouTube then says you can do anything from between 140 to 440, I'm like, who's got the... Unless you're offering something really special.
Amazing, yeah.
Like, so let's say...
Especially in this climate. Like, if you're going to be ballsy enough to put the £440 option out there, it has to be something really amazing.
So let's say you were I don't know, for me, let's say you were a car review channel, right, for example, and at £440 a month as a member, you got to drive one of the supercars every month.
Yeah,
like, okay, you can kind of maybe see the value in that. Mm-hmm. Like, I sort of get that, but most streamers out there, or most people out there that have memberships, are probably not those kinds of memberships. Most of them are like probably fucking like gamer channels, like Call of Duty or whatever. And if you're then charging 140 or 180 or 270 pounds, like, for me personally, I'm like, one, I'd be wildly uncomfortable telling people, hey, I think I'm worth this much. But secondly, I'm like, how can you ever give someone that value back? I don't feel like you can.
Dave B, I don't think anybody wants those candles.
Yeah, for £440 a month, we
No.
drill all our barrels. Yes, I fucking would. Or do you mean models? and the only thing that this sounds incredibly fucking sexist, right? And I'm conscious of it. But the only thing I can think of at that tier is it's got to be certain other types of streamers that do actually utilize other types of websites.
That probably though falls in line with that whole profession or that whole like theme of stream.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, if they're gonna get people paying them, all fucking power to them. Like, who's the real winner there in that? But I just.
Oh yeah, I know. When like, no, I'm gonna stop there. that will be the thing that gets us cancelled.
£440, and I tell you what, if all you want me to do is show the dog on each stream for £440, yes, then you can have it.
Bring on the $500 member. Everyone simp for Liam. Romantic face.
Someone said to me.
What does simp mean again?
Google it. Someone said to me a while ago. Someone said you should set it up and see if anyone does it, and I'm like, no. I point blank refuse. I just won't. I won't allow it. Ozzy says can't believe YouTube wouldn't let me super chat that. Super chat what, mate? What have you tried to say? I can't find the other message.
Who does way too much for a person they like. I swear it said something different last time.
£440. I want multiple pose, daily sexy teasy pics, and your new Inquisitor cosplay outfit. Still open to marketing manager. Found it. Found the comment. Why not create Thane characters in your army? There's other things we can do, yeah. So what I think I'm going to do, potentially, because we've got the channel chapter starting up, what I might do is Thanes. I might buy nameplates from Versatile Terrain for all the Thanes and apply a nameplate to a model, and then they can name their own model, which would be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. That'd be a nice way of giving them a let's do a hot tub stream for charity today, Eddie. Jesus fucking Christ. You're so small. If I put you in a hot tub, you'd fucking shrink even more. You'd just disappear, Eddie.
He'd dehydrate.
Yeah. You've got the body of a fucking 6-year-old child as it is, mate. Setting it up would be bad either way. Either someone does it and you feel guilty, or no one does it and you feel like an idiot. Exactly, John.
Move that conversation to Discord. You can be as brutally honest as you want, loose.
But I can't be, though. I can't be.
Well, you can,
Because
right?
everybody has feelings now.
Right, team. Luce gets so fucking
I do, honestly.
concerned about being cancelled. And I'm like, you're aware about who you're married to.
Yes,
I don't
I
give
know.
a fuck.
I know. It's a constant anxiety.
She, like, every stream that she says something, she's like, do you think we're going to get cancelled?
Like, is that it? Is that the one?
Don't give a fuck. And I often think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I often think that that's part of the reason why our streams are doing okay. Because we just say what we think. We say how we feel. We say what we think. We give an honest opinion, an honest account. We're just human beings speaking our mind.
The problem is, the people who have all the feels, all of them, all the time, they shout so loud that even though there's so few of them, the majority of us are just so fed up of arguing with them that we quieten down.
Yeah.
Because we just don't...
No, I get it. I get it. You can also let them drive your car once a month for £440 free chauffeur. Gas says, pretty sure I've been, there's been months where I was at that tier in super chats. Probably was, some of you got problems. That actually says, does YouTube take a part of memberships? YouTube takes 30% of everything. Value is in the eye of the customer. You might not feel you're giving back enough, but if someone feels it's worth it, then it is. Hell, if I had the money, I would be an acer. Your content is worth it. Ed, I appreciate it. You are right. I've said this forever, right? Value is always subjective. There's things that I look at and I don't see the value in it personally, and other people do see value in it. One of the big things that's been discussed for people that I know is my mate Steve and his academy, Vanguard Tactics, right? A lot of people go, I don't think it's worth the money. And a lot of people are on the academy. It's completely subjective whether you do or don't think something like that is valuable. If you want to do well at competitive and you don't know how to play and you feel like you're going to get a lot from it, then you'll think that course is good value. If you just want to play 40k for fun and enjoy yourself, you probably won't get any real value out of that course if you don't really care about improving your game at all, right? So that's one of those things where, would I pay for that course? Personally, I wouldn't, because I don't feel like I need to. But that's because it's a subjective thing. It's the same with channel memberships. We charge £5 for extra content, for members-only content. Really and truthfully, we charge every level of membership just to support the channel. But we have to try and give you something to entice people into that £5 tier, £9 tier, etc. And and a lot of people go, well, the extra one stream a week isn't worth it for me, so I'll stay at £2, not £5. Perfectly fine. It's like, I'm not telling you should think this is value. It's entirely up to you, right? And value is 100% in the eye of the person buying it, whether it's a phone, a car, a court.
The main reason is that you're not knobheads.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks. But honestly, whether it's a car, whether it's a phone, whether it's the drink that you have, whether it's the type of spaghetti that you buy, like some people will happily buy brand name and some people will happily buy shop own.
I'm gonna need to see who is taller me already. Thoughtful face.
I mean, we've had Lifestyle Eddie on the table recently, so value is so incredibly subjective. I think that this phone that I own is good value, and I think that this drink I'm drinking is good value, and other people go, I don't feel that's value at all. And that's, but it's also, so as much as I agree with you, there's also this really hard battle that sits in my head with when we're charging people Acer tier. We're not. What's interesting is we're not charging people Acer tier. So this is where I do.
It's there on the shelf.
Yeah, this is where I do justify. This is where because my mental state genuinely goes fucking back and forth. I've on repeated occasions thought about removing the Acer tier altogether and just getting rid of it. Genuinely, because it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. And the way that I end up justifying it myself is I'm not saying you should buy this. I'm just saying it's here on the shelf. You can buy it. You don't have to. No one here has to.
But
And in
£440?
And in fact, the majority of our content, almost all of our content actually, you can watch if you're not a member. So I'm saying it's here. If you want to be a Skald, a Jarl, a Thane, an Acer, they're all here. It's out on the shelf. You can have any one of them if you want to. You don't have to. And that's important to me. That's how I then justify it. Memberships are there. And you know what? If we ever got to a point where memberships crashed into the dirt, Super Chat stopped, and I had to go back to work, I'd be like, cool, it was a good run. I had fun.
I'm going straight over to Morrison's. I want that staff discount.
But I would.
I'm
I'd be like,
after it.
but I mean, ultimately, like anyone who gets to do this for any length of time is incredibly lucky. I consider myself incredibly lucky. It's stressful, it's hard, but I am lucky. And if it all stopped, if it started to dry up in the next 3 months, guess what? My CV goes out to people. I get myself a job.
Yeah.
So
And
be it.
all the people that I say hello to on a Thursday when I do my food shop, I'd be like, is there still that opening in the bakery? Does the deli counter still need somebody? Me. Choose me.
Eddie versus the FW Warlord Titan. Who wins?
The Titan. But that's the thing though, like it's not something that concerns me. And the thing is, if it did get to a point where I had to look at actual jobs again in the future, say Super Secret Project doesn't work or take off, say streaming starts to die for me for whatever reason, even if people tried to fucking cancel us because I said something slightly offensive,
It'll
I'll
be
tell
me
you
that
what,
says it.
if one of us says something offensive and you get offended, just fuck off.
There it is.
That's
the one.
If that happens, I probably still won't stop streaming because I love it. It's fun.
It is fun.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it too much to stop. So.
But how much do I want to take home the sausage rolls that didn't sell? Because that's when I worked for Costa. That's what would happen if there was French pastries going off. That would be like, are they going in the bin? Yes. Can they not go in the bin? Can they go home with me?
Meg says, I wish I could afford a $50 a month for each round, but we'll have to settle for a free Zach one instead. Well, I mean, if you think they're worth the same, Meg, right? 443 payments flies the paper out to play a game. Well, I probably would flies the player out to play a game. I probably would at that fucking point, to be fair. I've never understood why it was Joe that Liam pimps out for the reach around. Brom has much longer arms. Yeah, but he's a lot more clinical. It's that dentist in him, right? What do you do if your CV says, I've worked for myself for 15 years? Well, you're probably applying to yourself for a job then, aren't you? Job, to be fair. Because that's to be bad with my channel, guys. You're fine, mate. Your channel's amazing. I love your content. You'll be fine. You won't have a problem. I would have thought that Liam would pimp Paddy, but Paddy is not an employee, unlike Joe. Exactly. I can only pimp Joe because he does what he's told, right?
Ooh, Fraser Crow. I have a job opening at M&S, Luce. If you're happy commuting to Glasgow Airport, we can get you on the bakery. Yes. I'll do that.
Get fucking peddling.
M&S food? Is that going off, boss? That can come over me? Is it going in the bin? In my bag?
No.
Me and Dad lived off Costa pastries for
You're
about
in
a
Glasgow.
year.
If the pastries are going off, you insert them in your top as body armour.
No. M&S food's good food. That won't go in the bin.
Sounds like a future super chat question for Mondays in the Mortal Realms. What's that from? From Ben. What's Ben said? Ben! I can't find you. Hope you're getting more than what... Oh, they're talking to... This happens every now and again. They all have conversations amongst themselves. And I'm like, I'm going to read a comment out. I read a comment out. I'm like, now I look like a knob because I'm mid conversation. Can you stop fucking talking to each other? Right? Offence is never given any taken. If someone gets offended and they just don't watch, simple. That's kind of my opinion. If people get upset, they can piss off and watch that Valrak Burke. Brilliant. I've not heard the word Burke for ages. That's fucking incredible. 45 memberships, by the way, people. 10 minutes to go. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. M&S food is the best, let's be honest. Is it, though? Is it? Is it, Kirill? It's a dentist in him. What is this, some sort of human centipede reach conga? Yes. I think in Brom's fantasy world, he would often have a dentist in him.
Dave said Luce gets a job in M&S. Coventry comes out. Is that sandwich going in the bin? No, it's not. Get in my bag.
Yeah. One of those friends I play D&D with, her sister works at M&S, and the gaming snacks we get are fucking incredible. Okay, now I'm jealous of your gaming snacks.
See?
Now I'm jealous of your gaming snacks. Mead is made from honey, right? Does it still taste that way as much? I don't like honey in tea, but I do like it in yogurt, weirdly enough. I don't know, it tastes like honey.
Trying to decide if I go to the Great Hall Gathering as it's day before my birthday. Who playing Tuesday? Custodes.
Who's playing Tuesday? I don't know who's playing Tuesday. You should definitely come to the Great Hall Gathering the day before your birthday, though. We can get you a birthday cake and sing happy birthday to you.
You're not going anywhere in 3 months. You and the team keep my hobby drive going. Finally built up the courage to go to an event. Factorial in March. Your video on it convinced me. One for you. Custodes.
Thank you. To be honest, to be clear, right, I don't think we're gonna go anywhere anytime soon. Me and the team were talking about this the other day. Right, me and the team feel pretty comfortable and confident that we're doing a good job, we're offering good entertainment, and the channel is starting to stabilise, right? So I don't think we are going to go anywhere, and I sincerely appreciate that we have helped you. We just need to really bang that. So today's a starting point for us. 21k today is amazing, but I really want to start banging that growth drum somehow. And I don't know how to, at the moment, I don't know how to do it. I'm trying my best to just get us out there to more people. Because if we grow logically, right? Logically, you grow subscriber base, you grow potential members, you grow potential super chatters. Logic.
Right.
Simple. So, but that first part, that growing the subscriber base, I'm just really struggling with. I don't know how to. It's just fucking hard to grow a channel. People go, oh, it's easy with YouTube. Well,
what we need to do is go to Mallorca, and there's that strip
Fucking
where
hell,
they
here we
hand
go.
out like drinks vouchers.
yeah.
Hire a few girls, get them with our vouchers, and then just get all the drunk people and be like, there's this thing called Warhammer. You'll be fine on it. You're drunk anyway. You'll be fine on it. The rules will make more sense to you now, if anything. Here's a voucher. Go and choose your favourite army. Fly back to the UK. Go and play.
So team, I'm actually going to share something with you that I wouldn't normally share. Is there anything on this that I can't put on because it's not allowed? No, there's no NDA. Okay, cool. There's no NDA stuff on here, but someone's just been in the spreadsheet and edited the spreadsheet.
What spreadsheet?
My spreadsheet. This is how sad I am. This is how seriously I take running my channel, okay? I'm going to screen share with you right now. I have a spreadsheet.
Right.
Boop. Here's my spreadsheet, team. This is how we plan all of the stuff and things, okay, for the channel. Yes, I'm a spreadsheet guy. I'm sorry. I used to be in senior management. I like spreadsheets. Someone, Big Bad Peter Gaming, asked who's playing on Tuesday. So Tuesday's me and Joe, Brom on the deck. Thursday is me and Chris, Joe on the deck. Tuesday next week is Joe and Chris, me on the deck, right? It tells you we've got boarding actions so far and armies.
The sign that the channel is going away will be that $440 sub with the artistic calendar option.
Mandy seems really keen on a $440 sub.
There's a film called Calendar Girls. If we watch that, we can then place the dice strategically, like Titan's massive dice tonight.
Oh, the massive dice are
We
amazing,
can
yeah.
place the dice strategically.
So
and then...
this is where the team comes in and puts in their availability, and we put in the type of game, etc., and it feeds the stats page, which gives me graphs and stuff and tells me who's done what and where. There's other stuff. Anyway, get excited, team. Someone asked about Eddie. Easton, are you still in chat? Look at this right here, look. Eddie's just edited the spreadsheet. If you look at the top here, last edit was made 8 minutes ago, and he's put himself available for the 2nd of March.
What Eddie has?
Eddie's put himself available. So let's put him in. Let's do this, right?
Oh, holy Christ.
Let's actually wash him in so he can't get out of it now. Ready?
Can't get out.
Eddie is now rostered in for his first game back.
He's going to bounce through that front door.
And I will actually...
You'll have to tranquilise him to get him to calm down.
I'll play him. There you go. Eddie's back. Here. Look at that. Beautiful. Right? Beautiful. See? Big shout out to Grizzly Brown who hang on. Grizzly Baron? Is that what it says? Who's gifted 5 memberships. You're a hero. We're at 50. We're halfway there. We're halfway there for a £100 voucher, which is not going to happen. Oh my God, does Zach know about this spreadsheet? It's the first time I've ever shown it to anyone outside the team, Meg, to be fair. I just put it out to YouTube to 200 people, but you know, whatever. Spreadsheets are fine for trading Notion. No, I'm a spreadsheet man. I like spreadsheets. That's one of my basic spreadsheets, and I have to keep it basic because people like Brom and Joe have access to it, right? So we just keep it basic. They just put in whether they're green, red, or amber, and then me or Brom do the rest, right? My body is ready, says Eddie. And the chat plays as well. I feel like he's picked that as... So now we're going to have a fucking big channel countdown till the 2nd of March.
Oh.
The second coming of Eddie. He's going to have to stand up on stream in Jesus robes. There you go. We're excited, right? Do it. I need the push. What's that? Throw a date at me for a game so I have a compelling reason to pay all my stupid tanks. I will do that with you sometime this weekend or early next week. John, give me a nudge and we'll sort out a date for you to come and play on stream, mate. You're more than welcome to come and play. Not a problem at all. Right? Who the fuck is Eddie? Says Fraser Crow. Most people... Eddie's a distant memory to some people.
Yeah.
He's not... We don't even know who he is. Eddie's amazing and we love him dearly and I can't wait to have him back.
I've never known a man mantle my dinner chair.
In so many ways.
In so many ways.
Eddie most definitely could be a £440 one-man calendar. There is no doubt in my mind that he
Should we do an Eddie calendar?
Yes.
Nice. Make Eddie's first game back chat plays in the name of all the gods. We need to throw all the containers at him.
When Eddie returns on the 2nd of March, he's purposely picked himself a chat plays, Easton. And for that reason alone, I'll put Joe on the deck and I'll tell him that nothing is off the table. Nothing is off the table, right? Good. Okay, I jumped the gun, says Kiri. You're good. No, mate, you're fine. You can play. Right, I just updated my models painted spreadsheet. 76% of my custodies are painted now. Custodies, good man. Liam, are you busy at 1200? Am I busy on the 27th? Luce, is there something happening on Friday the 27th of January?
Well, that depends how much you like the bollocks.
Booked my ticket for gathering my first event in years.
Good man. Look forward to seeing you there. You're a hero.
So, do you like that there's 2 of them, or are you quite happy
I would
to choose
normally definitely prefer my bollocks to be firmly attached to my body.
So probably best that you stay home for my birthday then.
It's his wife's birthday, Matt, I'm afraid. There's no... I don't know what you want me to do, but there's no freedom on that day.
No.
No freedom at all.
All the boys and men in my life and in my house are going to have forced fun for my birthday. I might, if I'm feeling particularly cruel, I might drag you around a garden centre.
Well, what I thought,
cool.
chat, right? So next Friday is Lucy's birthday, and I have said to her, we don't have to stream on your birthday. I'm happy to miss the stream.
Okay.
That's not a problem. So the Thursday before, next Thursday, will be the last stream next week because of her birthday. But I thought that for a birthday treat, we'll take her to Warhammer World. No? Not feeling that one? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I can show you around Forge World.
No.
We go into the
No.
exhibition.
Shall we go and have a nice, lovely long dog walk in the New Forest and talk about our feelings for at least 4 hours?
I can be on FaceTime.
No.
Amazing.
Great hall calendar, all the guys, with nothing but kilts on, and poses that leave little to the imagination.
We can... I mean, I'm not against doing a fucking comedy calendar just for the laughs.
We definitely should.
I could probably
Been a while since we saw the Static King.
It has. With the current temperatures here in the UK, I could probably just use a normal 16mm dice to cover my modesty as well at the moment. I do currently walk around with a pressed stud penis. It's so fucking cold. Honestly. Can we get the Great Hall Gathering bot set up again with the element link, please? Yes, Gaz. Nudge me. Actually, I might better do it. Did I delete the Great Hall Gathering bot or did I just turn it off? Because if I turned it off, I could just turn it on and change the link. All I need you to do is send me the link again.
Where do you want me to send it to?
Discord, I guess. I've got it open. Where is the commands? Custom commands. Have I still got exclamation mark GHG? I do not have exclamation mark GHG. Add command. Are you going to send it to me on Discord?
Yeah.
Exclamation mark GHG. Oh, fuck off, you fucking piece of shit keyboard.
Do you want both links? The quiz ticket and...
Just a normal ticket link.
Just the normal ticket link.
Just the normal ticket link. Come on. I'm waiting for your bot. Oh, birthday coming up for the beautiful Luce. More celebration and tequilas passed around. Exactly. Although we don't drink tequila.
Anything you say. Like a pug nemesis Dread Knight.
To be honest with you, Estin, I expect, because he's been out for so long, for us to actually fucking torture him. So yes. Yeah. Well, I got to go. Thanks for the streams of Silvercrow. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. You're a hero. Love you lots. Are you sending me this link or what?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
How long does it take?
As long as I want it to take.
I've actually done some great calendar poses. Go check Discord. I'll get them in the stream gallery. Definitely. Oh, no. Thank you.
Do you know what song I've got in my head?
What's that?
Just a touch of love, just a touch of love, love. That was on Sister Act 1. Good film. Classic.
I think that should work. Can someone exclamation mark GHG and test the link out, right? Press the penis made me laugh that much I nearly choked on my Oreos. Not a euphemism. Lucy equals birthday thief, says Garsty. I guess it's his birthday too.
Birthday
So want to see a calendar with you all dressed as different 40k characters. I'll be Sisters of Battle. Right, done. I bet you've got Lucy's birthday present already. It's Gazgar, right?
Yeah, the link works.
Is it working? So,
Yeah.
but is the actual link working?
Yes.
Oh, you've tried it, have you?
Yes.
Perfect. There you go.
Did you want the quiz link? No?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
No, we'll do that later. Because we're not. I don't suspect we'll actually sell many tickets for the actual quiz. I suspect that what we'll do is just assume that people that are there might pay the £5 if they want to join in for the quiz, but they don't need to. Right, it is 11 p.m. You didn't get to the 100 members target. You're saving me a fortune in January, you people. Thank you. It's actually alarming how quickly Eddie got those picks together. What the hell? They were already there, Kirioth. They were already. They're not. If they hang on, let me go find the. Let's share this actually. Have you seen? You might have seen this before. Where is the stream gallery? Where have I put stream gallery? Stream gallery. I don't know if you've seen this before, Luce.
What's that?
But when Eddie and his team of misfits decided to try and promote their new T-shirt of their world's shittest logo ever, Eddie did a load of poses in the new shirt that he ordered.
Yeah, I've seen them.
No, I don't feel like
I can see it.
I don't feel like these things need actual words right now, chat. So I'm just going to cycle through some of these glorious pictures.
Let's do it. Forget my fact. This is more fun.
We'll still do the fact. We're just gonna once you find your fact, we're just gonna cycle through some beautiful pictures of Eddie in his calendar poses. One of my favourites, this one. One of my favourites right there.
Witness me try hard, Eddie. I am coming for you.
One of my favourites, that one with the lollipop in his mouth. This is where you realise that if he does go to the gym, he is literally mopping. That's all he's doing.
Oh, Eddie, this was a mistake. You should never have given these photos to Liam.
More lollipops is great. It's always great. You're honest, you got arms like fucking spaghetti. I think my 10-year-old son's got thicker fucking biceps than you.
This is your £440 tier.
Oh no. This is your yeah. If you pay £439 for the channel, I will send these pictures all to you into a private. Look at this one. I might make this one just the channel banner. I might just make this one a channel banner.
He was really proud of that bicep curl. He'd been telling us how he'd been to the gym.
That was, I mean, at best that's airbrushed, right? And someone said he's not orange. In this one, he looks fucking orange. $440 here. Get those used lollipop sticks.
It's nice that he can still sort of keep his sister's jeans in the laundry cycle as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
It's nice of you, Eddie. Nice of
Yeah.
you. Beautiful pictures there, Eddie. Thank you so much for entertaining us all, you wonderful human. Can't wait for you to come back on stream now. 440 gets you your shirt photoshopped out. The first lollipop pick needs to be a monthly giveaway. 100% it does, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, beautiful people. Are you ready for Lucy's Fact of the Night? We have to wait a second because Mandy's super chat's coming through. Just seen it pop up. Oh, 2 super chats. Fucking hell, people, come on. Make them A1 and framed and you got a deal. And signed as well, standing regard. Signed in semen. Just see the 2 super chats. Amazing. I love you people. You're my favourite people. You're my people. Don't forget that.
Pretty sure I have thicker biceps, but yay those poses, topless with kilts, all the great haul guys.
Like I said, you're my people, Mandy. Remember that. Unless other channel nonsense, you're my people. You stay with us.
That last one screams draw me like one of your French girls.
It does. A1 is the smallest paper size, right? It is, yeah. No, A1's huge, isn't it? A4 is normal like writing pad. A5 goes smaller, so A3 is bigger, A2 is bigger. A1's huge. A1's massive. We've got one more coming through, Lucy, and I'll put your...
That was a boy band.
What, A1's massive?
No, A1. I'm pretty sure that was a boy band.
£440 tier gets photos of Liam shirtless and oiled like a custodes.
The thing is, if you get me shirtless and oiled, I look like a poorly plucked chicken. I don't look like a custodes, all right? To be fair.
Oh, I've got a keeper.
It's like a fucking half-shaved warthog ready for the spit, right? Anyway, you ready, Luce? It's your favourite time of the night. Luce's Fact of the Week. Fact of the Night. Fact of the Stream.
In a deck of cards, the King of Hearts is the only king without a mustache.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Do the Jokers have a mustache?
Well, it's just saying the only king without a mustache.
No, but now I'm wondering about the
So
Jokers.
the King of Spades, the King of Clubs, and the King of Diamonds all have mustaches.
Yeah, I have a deck of cards. Hold on.
Do you?
Yeah.
This can't be true. Luce is right. They picked their name as A1 so they'd be at the front of the CD rack in HMV. Oh, that's true. Is it? That's a better fact than the one we've just had. They're all saying true in chat, Luce, so I don't feel like we need to check this out. But nowadays, I feel that what happens is you read a fact out and they just all say true. I feel like that's what happens. They just go, yeah, true. Why not? Luce has read it out. It must be true. You forget, this is from the Spurious Book of Facts. We weren't sure if any of them were actually facts. Most of the queens in this country have moustaches.
No, you know when ladies get a bit older and they start to grow fur on their faces.
What, 23 in this country? Is it? That happens, to be fair. Look at my tash, I am king, says
They call
Dutch.
it, when ladies have hair on their face, they call it whiskers.
Do they?
Yeah.
I call it vile.
When I cared for a lady, she was 96 and she asked me to tweeze out her whiskers. I begged her to not make me do it because I couldn't bring myself to cause pain to a 96-year-old. And she called me a pussy. Honestly, the abuse I took.
I don't know, some of them have been pretty spurious. Some of them have been pretty fucking spurious. Are you still trying to find the kings right now?
No, I'm just turning all the cards right way up.
We don't need that, we just need the kings.
Yeah, but I want to go through them.
Right, chat, this is now turned into a 2-hour stream.
Wait, hang on. Is that a chin deep dimple or a little, like, goatee?
This doesn't matter, we're talking about moustaches.
Well, there is no mustache on the King of Hearts.
Or, okay, what about the King of Diamonds?
Well, this is why I wanted to turn all the cards around.
Kira says what you didn't know, Lise, was she liked it.
Sure, she did.
Kinky bitch.
Well, you know, that generation, they were made of harder stuff. Let's be
They
honest.
100% they were, yeah.
She called me
Yeah.
a pussy. I was there like, you can't call me that. She was like,
she
just
fucking
did.
She did. Remember before Google when you could create facts all the time? To be fair, Google does that itself nowadays, know who?
There
Right.
was that thing on the news, wasn't there?
Check out The Social Dilemma on Netflix. I've talked about this before a million times, right? The problem is nowadays with Google and people like material or source material like Google is that not everything on Google, oddly, is true. Weird, hey? Who knew? So if you are a wild fucking conspiracy theorist and you've been Googling lots of conspiracy theories, Google learns what you Google. And then when you look for actual facts, you might not even get the actual facts because they go, well, this nutter is a fucking conspiracy theorist who thinks COVID was fake. So let's just send them some crazy material. They're like, Google said it, so it must be true. Like you can still make up loads of facts and put it on the internet. And the worst part about it now with the internet, in the old days with no internet and no Google, when you made up a fact, it might have spread through your local village at best. Nowadays, you go on Google and make up a fact, and people in foreign countries start to believe it. It's mentalness.
So, the King of Hearts is the only king without a mustache, but also 2 of the jacks have mustaches. The other 2 don't.
So we have in fact confirmed your fact.
Yeah.
Okay, which 2 jacks have got moustaches?
The Jack of Spades and the Jack of Hearts.
Oh,
But it's the King of Hearts that doesn't have a mustache.
that explains the birds aren't real, people. Mandy, please don't get me started on conspiracy theorists. That will probably
What?
get me cancelled.
Birds aren't real.
There's a conspiracy theory that birds aren't real, they're just cameras. It's true. It's true. There is a conspiracy theory out there about that.
I'm pretty sure of all the birds my cat brought in, there was never a camera.
No,
It
that's
was all
the
feather
thing.
and guts.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Why do people... Why?
even
Jesus.
Wikipedia has that problem. Fake articles, exactly. What it's called the Mandela effect, when heaps of people believe a fact that's incorrect. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Anyway, right, you beautiful people. It's now 10 past 11, and I'm fucking exhausted. We went to the... So most of you know that Loose home educates the children.
None of the queens have moustaches.
It's not a true British deck. Most of you know that Loose home educates our children, right? You're aware of this, okay? What's today, Loose?
National Penguin Day.
Cool. So today's National Penguin Day. So Daddy Taxi got called into full effect. And where did we go today, Loose?
Marwell Zoo.
We went to Marwell Zoo because Marwell Zoo has a penguin enclosure. How many penguins did we see, Loose?
0.
No, it was shut.
But how many ducks did we see? We saw 3 ducks in the penguin pool.
But that does mean that we have spent fucking 5 hours in the outdoors cold wind today, and I'm getting old. I can't do that anymore. It's not like the old days of being on exercise for a week in the fucking army. I'm bollocks. I'm ready for my bed. I need to sleep. It's also fresh bedding night, so you know, good
I
sleep tonight.
So well.
So you guys are absolutely fucking incredible. I love you very, very, very dearly. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on 40k After Dark. Thank you so much for all the super chats. As always, 10% of our super chat revenue will be donated to a charity, and it will be Models for Heroes for most, if not all, of 2023. So thank you so much. Welcome to all the new members. If you are a new member, if you've got a green name now and you didn't before, and you're not in Discord, !Discord in chat. Come and join us in the Great Hall. It's full of incredible people. I'm trying to slowly but surely create an incredibly strong global community of 40k or Warhammer or gamists in general who have the same kind of mentality and attitude that Luce and I have. The fuck it, life's too short attitude.
Good night to my favourite plucked chicken.
Thank you, Rhino. The fuck it, life's too short attitude, where we all just have fun, enjoy ourselves. We play games, we throw dice, and we just enjoy being fucking alive, quite frankly. It's amazing. You're all amazing people. Sunday will be the Sunday show. There will be a Sunday show this week, so come and hang out with us at 8 p.m. on Sunday for the Sunday show for an hour. Monday is another night off for me. Tuesday we come back to members only, and Joe is talking about stopping boarding actions for 1 week and 1 week only, and running competitive Aston Martin because of all the pre-orders for a week. That'll be Tuesday. Wednesday, another 40k show. Thursday, another game of 40k. Friday, we come back with 40k After Dark. Not forgetting the all-new favourite Liam and Joe show at 1:30 on a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Or, if you ask Joe, the Joe and Liam show. Depends on who you ask, right? You tell me which one you think it should be. I think it should be the Liam and Joe show. Thank you so much to everybody who super chatted. You're amazing. We love you very, very dearly, and we'll see you in the next one.